We are going to start now the next lecture of chapter 8 class 10th mathematics, introduction to trigonometry. In our previous lecture we have studied about the t ratios, their definitions. Now we are going to talk about some particular t ratios for some particular angles, and in particular we are going to talk about the angle 45 degree, 60 degree and 30 degree. So first of all we are talking about the trigonometric ratios of 45 degrees. So we are saying that we have a triangle ABC which is right angled at B and angle A is 45 degrees. So we are saying that the angle at C we have, that will be 45 degrees. Why? Because this angle at B it is 90 degree, this angle at A it is 45 degrees, so angle at C is also of measure 45 degree because it is 180 minus 90 plus 45 and the value comes out to be 45 degrees. So what this thing tells us, that this A and C angle, both these are same. It means this length AB and BC, they will be equal because angle at A is equal to angle at C. Suppose this length we are saying this is length A and this length we are saying this is length A, then this length AC will be square root of A square plus A square, that is equal to root 2A. Now we are writing the values of the angles. So the first angle we are talking about, it is sine A and it is perpendicular over hypotenuse. So the answer we will get, that is equal to 1 by root 2. It means this is the value of sine 45 degree, that is equal to 1 by root 2. Similarly, if we calculate the value of cos 45 degree, the answer we will get, it is A by root 2A, that is equal to 1 by root 2. If we are calculating the value of tan 45 degree, the answer you will get, it is A by A, that is equal to 1. From these values we can calculate the value of cosecant A, secant A and cot A, and these are our final answers that we will obtain. So these are the values corresponding to these angles. So it is sine 45, it is 1 by root 2, tan 45 is 1, cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cosecant 45 is square root 2, secant 45 is square root 2 and cot 45 degree is 1. These values, these you have to remember. Next we have is the T ratios corresponding to the angle 60 degree and 30 degree. Now we are considering an equilateral triangle ABC. This triangle we are saying this is ABC triangle and this is an equilateral triangle. Each side of this triangle, it has measure 2A. The length of each side, it is 2A. Now if we draw the perpendicular AD, we have drawn the perpendicular AD on the side BC. So what we will have is, we know that for the equilateral triangle, the altitude, the median, they are same. This is from the properties of the equilateral triangle. We have the altitude and median, they are same. So what we mean to say is that if we have drawn this perpendicular over here, then this BD and DC, both these lengths will be equal. So if we look at this angle over here at A, the measure of this angle is 30 degree because altitude, median, angle bisector, all these are same for the equilateral triangle. We are saying this AD, it is the altitude, it is the median and it is also the angle bisector. Now if you look at this triangle over here, we are talking about this triangle, it is BDA. In this we are having this side is a and this side is 2a. So the measure of AD will be square root of 4a square minus a square, and this value comes out to be root 3a. This value is square root of 3a. The angle at B we have it is 60 degree, and the angle at A we have it is 30 degrees. Now we have to write the values of the trigonometric ratios. So first of all, we are writing the trigonometric ratios corresponding to the angle 60 degree, that is this angle B we are talking about. So the values we get, it is sine B, that will be equal to root 3a upon 2a. So the value we get, it is square root 3 by 2. This value is mentioned over here, it is square root 3 by 2. Then we are talking about the value cos 60 degree. It is base over here, it is a, and the hypotenuse is 2a. So the answer we get, it is 1 by 2. This value is mentioned over here. Similarly, the value of tan 60 degree, that is perpendicular over base, that is root 3. Now cosecant 60, it is the reciprocal of sine 60 degree. Then secant 60, it is the reciprocal of cos 60 degree, and cot 60, it is the reciprocal of tan 60 degree. So we obtain these values over here corresponding to the 60 degree angle. So these are the T ratios of 60 degree angle. Now next we have the T ratios corresponding to 30 degree angle. When we are talking about this triangle, we have obtained in our previous case, A, B, D we are talking about. In this angle at A is 30 degree. This angle at D is 90 degree. Now we are not looking at this angle 60 degree. We are talking about the angle 30 degree over here. So what we get is that this is the base now. This side we are talking about. This is the base. This is the perpendicular. And this is the hypotenuse. So what is value of sine 30 degree? That is equal to perpendicular over hypotenuse. Value of perpendicular is a. The length of perpendicular we are saying it is a, and the length of the hypotenuse it is 2a. So the answer we are getting, it is 1 by 2. It is important to see over here that now the base is this and the perpendicular is this BD, because the angle is this 30 degree A we are talking about. This is the angle. So similarly we are saying what is the value of cos 30 degree. Cos 30, the formula we are saying it is base over hypotenuse. Now the value of base, it is root 3a, and the hypotenuse it is 2a. So the answer we are getting, it is root 3 by 2. Next we are talking about tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree means we are talking about it is perpendicular over base. The value of perpendicular we have it is a, and the base we have it is root 3a. So the answer we are obtaining, it is 1 by square root 3. Next we have to calculate the value of cosecant a. It is reciprocal of sine 30 degree. Then cos we have root 3 by 2. So secant we have, we are talking about the value of cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. So the value of secant 30 degree will be 2 by root 3. And last we are talking about the value of cot 30 degree is 1 by tan 30, that is equal to root 3. So these are the trigonometric ratios corresponding to the 30 degree angle. Next we are talking about the angles, the T ratios corresponding to the angle 0 degree and 90 degree. First thing that is important to mention over here, that this angle 0 degree is not possible in a triangle unless it is a straight line. If we are saying there is a right angle triangle, we are talking about this angle over here. The value of this angle cannot be 0 degree, because this is a triangle over here, and if this value is 0 degree, it means this will become a straight line. Similarly, if this angle is 90 degree, both these angles are 90 degree, it means both these lines will become parallel. So it is not possible to draw a triangle whose this angle is 90 degree. We cannot draw any triangle and obtain the answers in this form. So we are just talking about some axioms are there. We are saying that this thing we are assuming. So what assumptions we have made, that a T ratios corresponding to 0 degree angle we are talking about. We are not drawing any triangle over here, because if we draw the triangle with one of the angle 0 degree, then that will just be a straight line we are talking about. So by definition we are saying sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, tan 0 is 0, and secant 0 is 1 degree. How you can look at these values? Suppose we are saying we have drawn a triangle whose angle is 0 degree. It means this we are talking about, this angle is 0 degree. It means it is a straight line. So in this case, if we draw something like this, then what will happen over here? We are saying the value of the perpendicular. These things I am just talking hypothetically. These are not physically feasible, we are saying. So the value of perpendicular, the length of perpendicular that we will have, that is 0. And we are saying base is equal to hypotenuse. We are talking about something like this. So if we have to calculate the value of sine 0 degree, so sine 0 degree will be, it is perpendicular over hypotenuse. The value of perpendicular, it is 0. Say this value is equal to some a value. A answer we will get, it is 0. When we are talking about cos 0 degree, we are saying it is base over hypotenuse. The answer we are writing, it is 1. And we are saying tan 0 degree, so it is perpendicular over base. The answer we are writing, it is 0. And when we are talking about secant, it is converse of cos. The answer we are writing, it is 1. Now if we are talking about the value cosecant 0 degree, we are talking about the value cosecant 0 degree. When we are saying cosecant 0 degree, it means we are saying it is reciprocal of sine 0 degree, and reciprocal of 0 is not defined. We are saying in this case that reciprocal of 0, we are saying it is not defined. Similarly, the reciprocal of this tan 0 degree, we are saying it is not defined. So by definition, we are saying that cosecant 0 and cot 0 degree are not defined. I am again repeating this thing, that we are not giving any reason of this kind. We are just saying that these are the axioms, that these are the values that are assigned to these numbers, that we are saying that sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, tan 0 is 0, and secant 0 is 1. And cosecant 0 and cot 0, these are not defined. Next we have the T ratios corresponding to 90 degree angle. So when we are talking about the 90 degree angle, we are saying the situation is something like this, that both these angles, these are of 90 degree. We are saying both these lines, they will meet each other at infinity. These lines, they will meet each other at infinity. Suppose we are saying that the triangle that is formed over here, that will be just a straight line in this form. They are meeting at infinity, that is just a straight vertical line over here. So what we get is that the value of the base that we have, it is 0. The value of hypotenuse, that is equal to perpendicular, that is equal to a. So we are saying, what is the value of sine 90? It is perpendicular over hypotenuse, that is a over a, that is equal to 1. What is cos 90 degree? Cos 90 means we are talking about, it is base over hypotenuse, it is 0. Similarly, we can calculate the value of cosecant a and cot a. When we are talking about tan 90 degree, we are saying the formula for tan, it is perpendicular over base. Base in this case, we are saying it is 0. So it means tan 90 is not defined. tan 90 is not defined. Similarly, we are saying secant 90 degree is not defined. So these situations, these are just the hypothetical situations we are talking about to understand what is happening over here. But basically these two are the axioms, that we have assumed that the values at 0 degree, that we have assumed something, that there is a triangle in this form, and these are the definitions. These are just like the definitions we are saying. So in this next table we have shown all these values, that how all these values can be written. So there is a method to write all these values. I am going to explain that method to remember all these values. Suppose we are saying we are talking about the angles over here. It is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, and I have to write the values of sine theta. These are the values of theta. So what we can do, we can write it as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Write these values first. In the next step, divide all these values with 4. I am just telling you that how you can remember these values, this whole table, how you can remember. Then next step is put square root on all these values. We are adding square root to all these values. Now write the answer. What is this first answer? It is 0 over 4, it is 0. Next is 1 over 4 and it is square root. So answer you will get, it is 1 by 2. Next, this 2 and 4 get cancelled and we are left with 1 by square root 2. Next it is root 3 by 2. And next value we will have it is 1. Now look at these values over here. It is 0. This value sine 0 is 0. Next, sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. Next, sine 45 degree is 1 by root 2. Next, sine 60 degree, it is root 3 by 2. And last we are saying sine 90 degree, it is 1. So these are the first column of this table. In the next step, we have to write the angles corresponding to cos theta. Just write this 1 over here, this root 3 by 2 over here, this 1 by root 2 over here, 1 by 2 over here and 0 over here. But we are saying this value is 0, we are adding 0 over here. The next value we have, it is 1 by root 2, we have written 1 by root 2 over here. Next value is 1 by 2, then next is 1 by root 2. Next we are saying it is root 3 by 2, we have written root 3 by 2. And next it is 1. So we have written this 1 over here. So we have just reversed the order of all these numbers and we will obtain this second column. We are saying this 1, it is over here. This root 3 by 2. Then it is 1 by root 2. Then the next value is 1 by 2. And the last value we are saying 0, it is over here. Now next we are calculating the values corresponding to the angle for tan of theta. So for tan theta we know the value, it is sine theta over cos theta. So what is sine theta over cos theta? In this case it is 0 over 1. 1 by 2 into 2 by root 3. 1 by root 2 into root 2 by 1. Root 3 by 2 into 2 and 1 by 0. We are writing all these terms. What we have done, we have divided this first term 0 by 1. Similarly 1 by root 2 by 2 root 3 by 2. This will be reciprocal of this term. This is reciprocal of this term. This is reciprocal of this term. This is 1 by 0 we are writing. Now 1 by 0 we are saying this is not defined. This value we are saying this is not defined. As these values, these are 0. This and this gets cancelled, it is 1 by root 3. This and this gets cancelled, it is 1. This 2 and 2 gets cancelled and it is root 3. So these are the values shown in this second column. That is the last value we have, it is not defined. Next, when we are talking about cosecant theta, so the cosecant theta value, it is, we are saying it is reciprocal of these values of sine theta. Look at these values of sine theta over here. The value of cosecant theta we will obtain as the reciprocal of these values. So it is 1 over 0, that is not defined. Then it is 1 over 1 by 2, the reciprocal of this. Reciprocal of 1 by root 2 is this. Reciprocal of root 3 by 2 is this, and reciprocal of 1 is 1. Similarly, the value of secant theta, we are saying these are reciprocal of cos theta. So it is 1, 2 by root 3, root 2, 2. This is 1 over 0, and this value we are saying this is not defined. And similarly, we can obtain the values of cot theta. So finally, we obtain this table that contains all the values corresponding to the trigonometric, all the t ratios corresponding to the angle 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. There are tables available, or you can use the calculator to find the trigonometric ratios of any angle between 0 to 99, but right now in this chapter we are more interested in these angles only. It is easier to remember these angles and to do the calculation. So in this chapter or in this class we are talking about, we are more interested in these particular angles. Now next we have to evaluate sine 60 degree into cos 30 degree minus cos 60 degree into sine 30 degree. So first of all we have to write the table. We know how we write the table. Suppose this is the table given to us. This table will not be given to you. You have to write this table by using the method explained in our previous slide. Now from this table we are talking about the values we require. It is sine 60 degree. Sine 60 means this sine value is over here. This 60 degree value is over here. It means the value we are talking about, it is square root 3 by 2 into, next we are saying it is cos 30 degree. The value of cos 30 degree is also square root 3 by 2 minus, it is cos 60 degrees 1 by 2 and sine 30 degrees 1 by 2. On solving this you will get it is 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4. The answer you will get it is 2 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. In the second part we have to calculate the value of tan 30. So the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3 into cosecant 60 degree. So cosecant 60 degrees 2 by square root 3 plus tan 60 degree. The value of tan 60 we have it is root 3 square root 3 and secant 30 degree. The value of secant 30 degree it is 2 by square root 3. The square root 3 gets cancelled. We are left with this 2 by 3 plus 2. The answer we get it is 2 whole 2 by 3. So in these type of questions we just have to write this table, put the values and you will get the answer. Now next we are having this question. We have to evaluate this value. So again first thing we have to do is, what we look from this is that we require the value of sine 30, cos 45. So for this purpose we are writing the table, and the table we obtain, we have it is in this form and we know how to write these values. So the answers we obtain is, what is the value of sine 30 degree? Now looking at the table over here, it is 1 by root 2. So we have written it is 1 by root 2 square, 1 by 2 square. This is the value of sine 30. It is 1 by 2 and it is square over here. Next it is cos 45 degree. Cos 45 degree is 1 by square root 2 and square is there plus 4 times tan 30. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 and it is square plus 1 by 2. It is sine square 90 degree. So we require the value of sine 90, and the value of sine 90 we have it is 1 square plus 1 by 8 into cot square 60 degree. The value of cot 60 we have it is 1 by root 3 square. When we solve these values, we are getting the answer for this, it is 1 by 4. The answer for this, it is 1 by 2. Next, this value will be 1 by 3. It is square on this, and this value will be 1 by 3. So the final answer we will obtain, it will be in the form 1 by 4 into 1 by 2, 4 into 1 by 3, 1 by 2 into 1, 1 by 8 into 1 by 3, and on solving this, the answer you will obtain, it is equal to 2. For this first part, the answer we are obtaining, it is 2. Next we are saying, the question we have, it is tan 60 degree plus 4 times sine 45 degree. So what is the value of tan 60 degree? It is root 3 square plus 4 times sine 45 is 1 by root 2 square plus 3 times secant 30. The value of secant 30, when we are talking about, it is secant of 30, it is 2 by square root 3 square plus 5 times cos 90 degree, and cos 90 degree we have, it is 0 over, it is divided by cosecant 30 degree. Cosecant 30 degree we have, it is 2 plus secant 60 degree we have 2, and cot 30 degree, and we are talking about the angle cot, we are saying this is cot, this is 30 degree, so the angle value we are having, it is square root of 3 square. On solving this, we will get it is 3 plus 4 into 1 by 2 plus 3 into 4 by 3, last time it is 0 over 4 minus 3. So these two 3 gets cancelled, this gets 2. So the answer we will get, it is equal to 9. Now next we have to prove these equalities. So in the first one, it is cos 60, cos 30. It means again we require the values from the table we have already seen. So the first one, it is cos 60. We are talking about this equality. So how we are going to solve this? We are saying in this case, we are going to start with LHS. It is cos 60 degree, and cos 60 degree is 1 by 2 into cos 30 degree, that is root 3 by 2, minus sine 60 degree, it is root 3 by 2 into sine 30 degree, it is 1 by 2. So the answer we obtain, it is equal to 0, and this value is equal to, we are talking about what is RHS. RHS is cos 90 degree, and the value of cos 90 we have, it is 0. So we are saying that LHS is equal to RHS, and this is what we have to prove. Next, in the second part, it is cos 60 degree. So we are talking first about the LHS. The value of cos 60 we have, it is 1 by 2. And when we are talking about the RHS, we are having two equations over here. I am talking about now the second equation. It is 1 minus 2 into the value of sine 30. We have, it is 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 2 square. The answer you will be left with is 1 by 2. Similarly, in this third case, we are saying it is 2 into cos 30 degrees root 3 by 2. It is root 3 by 2 square minus 1. So the answer that you will get, it is, on solving this, you will get it is root 3 square, that will be 3, and this will be 4 by 2 over 4, that is 2 minus 1, so that is equal to 1 by 2. So what we see is that value of cos 60 degree is 1 by 2, value of this term is 1 by 2, and value of this third term is also 1 by 2. So this equation is also proved. Now in the last case, it is tan 60 degree, the value of tan 60 is root 3, then it is tan 30 degree 1 by root 3 over 1 plus root 3 into 1 by root 3. In the square root 3 gets cancelled. In the numerator part, we are saying it is 3 minus 1 by square root 3 over 1 plus 1. So the answer we get, it is 2 by 2 root 3, that is equal to 1 by square root 3. And this value we can see, this 1 by root 3, this is equal to tan of 30 degree. And this is what we have to prove. Now in this next question, it is given that taking theta is equal to 30 degree, we have to verify the following equalities. So again, we are talking about the values from the table. So if we put theta is equal to 30 degree in this first equation, we obtain the values as this equation we are talking about. It is sine of 2 times 30. We have to calculate. We are talking about the LHS. So that is equal to sine of 60 degree, and it is equal to root 3 by 2. When we are talking about the right hand side of this equation, it is 2 times sine 30, we have it is 1 by 2, and cos 30 we have it is root 3 by 2. So on solving this, we will get the final answer is root 3 by 2. So we are saying LHS is equal to RHS. Now in this second question, the left hand side, it is cos of 2 times theta. 2 times theta means 2 times 30 degree, that is equal to cos of 60 degree, and the value of cos 60 we have it is 1 by 2. Next, right hand side of this equation, we have two terms over here. It is 2 cos square theta minus 1 and 1 minus 2 sin square theta. We have proving all these terms, these are equal. So when we put the values in these equations, it is first equation we are substituting the values. It is 2 times cos square 30. The value of cos 30 we have it is root 3 by 2 square minus 1. The answer we will get it is 2 into 3 by 4 minus 1, that is equal to 1 by 2. And for the next equation, it is 1 minus 2 times sine square theta, and sine square 30 means it is 1 by 2 square, so it is 1 minus 1 by 2, that is equal to 1 by 2. So what we get is that this first term, second term and third term, all these terms of the equality, they are equal. Next, in this last case, we are saying it is tan 2 theta, that is tan 60 degree, that is equal to square root of 3, and the second term we have it is 2 tan theta over 1 minus tan square theta, so it is 2 into tan of 30 degree, it is 1 by root 3 over 1 minus 1 by root 3 square, so it is 2 by root 3 over 1 minus 1 by 3, so it is 2 by root 3 over 2 by 3. So the answer we get it is 2 by root 3 into 3 by 2. These two gets cancelled. It is 3 by root 3. Now if we rationalize this term, we will get it is square root 3 by square root 3. So the answer we will get on multiplying these two, the answer is 3, and this 3 gets cancelled with this, and the answer we are left with is root 3, and that is equal to the left hand side of this equation. So we are saying all these three equalities, these are verified. Now next we have taking theta is equal to 30 degree, we have to verify these equalities. So first one, it is LHS, it is sine 3 theta, that is equal to sine of 3 times 30 degree, that is equal to sine 90 degree, and the value of sine 90 we know it is 1. It is from the table we are talking about, the value we have it is 1. Next, when we are talking about the RHS of this equation, it is 3 sine 30 degree minus 4 sine cube 30 degree. The value of sine 30 we have it is 1 by 2, so it is 3 into 1 by 2 minus 4 into 1 by 2 cube. So the answer we get it is 3 by 2 minus 2. So that is equal to, it is 1 by 2. So that is equal to 2 by 2, that is equal to 1. So we are saying that LHS is equal to RHS. Similarly, in this next part, we are saying the LHS is cos 3 theta, that is equal to cos 90 degree, and value of cos 90 it is 0. And RHS is 4 times cos cube 30 degree minus 3 cos 30 degree. Now the value of cos 30 degree it is root 3 by 2, and it is cube minus 3 into root 3 by 2. Now look at this value over here. We are talking about the value root 3 cube. So that will be root 3 square into root 3. So the answer is 3 root 3. I am talking about this value. The answer for this value, it is 3 root 3. So this becomes 4 into 3 into root 3 over 8 minus 3 root 3 by 2. These 2 gets cancelled, we are left with 2. So we are writing it is 3 root 3 by 2 minus 3 root 3 by 2. The final answer we are saying it is equal to 0. So what we get is that LHS, the value is 0. For RHS, the value is 0. So both these are equal. It means this equality is also satisfied and it is verified. Next is taking A is equal to 60 degree and B is equal to 30 degree. Verify this equality. We have to verify this equality. So we are saying if we substitute these values, what this equation will become? It is sine of 60 minus 30, that is equal to sine 60 cos 30 minus cos 60 sine 30. We have to verify this thing. We are saying this equality will become this. This is the value we are saying it is sine of 30. Now if we take LHS, it is sine 30 and the value of sine 30 it is 1 by 2. When we are talking about the RHS, it is sine 60. So with the value of sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 minus cos 60 is 1 by 2 and sine 30 is 1 by 2. So the answer we get it is root 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4. This is not root 3 by 4, it is 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4. So the answer we obtain it is 2 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2. So what we see is that LHS is 1 by 2 and RHS is also 1 by 2. So we are saying that this equality is verified. One important thing to note over here is that we are verifying these equalities or these questions for a particular value. Then it doesn't mean that these equalities holds for every value. It is a separate case that these are basically the formulas that you will study in your next classes. In class 11th, you will study these formulas and their proofs. But I am just saying that if in particular it is given that for theta is equal to 30 degree, this equality is satisfied. It doesn't mean that it is always satisfied. We have to give the proof of this equality that this thing holds for every value of theta if we want to make this an identity. If we want to make this an identity, then we have to prove it for every value of theta, and that you will do in your next classes. But I am just telling you this thing that if for any particular value something is satisfied, it doesn't mean that it is true for all other values. Next is if sine A plus B is equal to 1 and cos A minus B is equal to root 3 by 2, we have to find the values of A and B. So if we look at the table, we see that the value of sine, it is given to be 1 and the value of sine it is 1 for theta is equal to 90 degree. It means what we get is that A plus B should be equal to 90 degree. Then sine of A plus B will become 1. Next we are saying cos of A minus B is root 3 by 2. The value of cos is root 3 by 2 if theta is 30 degree. So we have A plus B is 90 degree and A minus B is 30 degree. On solving these two equations, solving means suppose we are adding these two equations, we will get 2A is equal to 120 degree. So the value of A we will get it is 60 degree. We substitute this value of A over here and we will get the value of B. It is we are saying 60 minus B is equal to 30 degree. So the value of B we will obtain, that is equal to 30 degree. So we are saying for A is equal to 60 degree and B is equal to 30 degree. These two equations will be satisfied. Similarly, in the next question, it is tan A plus B is equal to root 3. So we are talking about the value of tan should be root 3 and it is for the angle of 60 degree. So we get A plus B, that is equal to 60 degree. Second, we are saying a minus b. It is tan of a minus b is, we are saying it is 1 by root 3, and the value of 1 by root 3 for tan, it is for the angle 30 degree. If we add these two equations, we will get 2a is equal to 90 degrees. So the value of a we will get, that is 45 degree. If we substitute the value of a in this equation, it is 45 plus b is 60. So we get value of b, it is 15 degrees. So these are the two values we have obtained, that a is equal to 45 degree and b is equal to 15 degree. Next is, if tan of a plus b is root 3 and tan of a minus b is 1 degree. So if we look at this value over here, we require tan of a plus b should be square root 3. It means we are talking about the angle 60 degree. When we are saying that tan of a minus b is 1 degree, it means we are talking about that tan should be 1. It is for 45 degree. So what we get is that a plus b is 60 and a minus b is 45 degree. These are the two equations we are obtaining, that a plus b is 60 degree and a minus b is 45 degree. On solving these two equations, we are saying when we will add these two equations, we will get 2a is equal to 105 degree, and this gives us the value of a is 52.5 degree. Then the value of b we have, it is 60 minus 52.5 degree, that is equal to 7.5 degrees. We are saying the angle a and b, they can have any value between 0 and 90 degree. Next is a triangle right angled at ABC is given to us. This is the triangle we are talking about. This is ABC triangle and this is right angled at B. It is given that the angle at A is 30 degree. The length AB is 9 centimeter. We have to find the value of the length BC and AC. So when we are writing the value sine 30 degree, we know it is BC over AC. When we are talking about cos 30 degree, we are saying it is AB over AC. And when we are talking about the value tan 30 degree, we are saying it is BC over AC. Now, the value of AB we have, it is 9. So it is 9 over AC. And this value we are talking about. So what is the value of cos 30 degree? When we are talking about cos 30, look at this table over here. This value of cos 30 degree, it is root 3 by 2. So what we get is that AC is equal to 9 into 2 by root 3. If we rationalize this term, we are multiplying and dividing it with root 3. The answer we will get, this term will become 3. This is 3. So the answer we will get, it is 6 root 3. So the value of AC we have, this length we are talking about, this is 6 root 3. Now you can substitute this value in any one of the first or the last equation. So when we are talking about sine 30 degree, the value of sine 30 degree, it is 1 by 2. The value of AC we have, it is 6 root 3. So the value of BC we get, it is 6 root 3 by 2. That is equal to 3 root 3. So these are the two answers that are required. That is BC is equal to 3 root 3 and AC is equal to 6 root 3 centimeters. So it is up to you that which trigonometric ratios you use to find the values. So you can use different methods over here. Now next we have is, in a right triangle ABC, this angle at B, it is 90 degree. This length AB we are saying, this AB is 3 centimeter. AC length we are saying it is 6 centimeter. We have to find angle C and angle A. Now, if suppose we are talking about first the angle C, we are talking about this angle C over here, and I will write the value, that is sine C So we are saying that is perpendicular over hypotenuse, and that is equal to 1 by 2. Now from the table we can see that the value of sine is 1 by 2 when angle theta is 30 degree. It means we are saying this is equal to C should be equal to 30 degree. This angle we have 90 degree. So this angle at A, we are saying that will be 90 minus 30, that is equal to 60 degree. So these are the values of the angle. Angle A is 60 degree and angle C we are saying it is 30 degree. Next is, if 6x is equal to secant theta and 6 by x is tan theta, we have to find the value of 9 times x square minus 1 by x square. So we have two equations over here. One is 6x is equal to secant theta and one is 6 by x is equal to tan theta. If we add both these equations, we will get 6 times x plus 1 by x, that is equal to secant theta plus tan theta. If we subtract both these equations, we will get 6 times x minus 1 by x, that is equal to secant theta minus tan theta. Now if we multiply both these equations, we are saying we are multiplying these equations, we will get 6 into x plus 1 by x into 6 into x minus 1 by x, that will be equal to secant theta, secant square theta minus tan square theta. This value will become 36 into x square minus 1 by x. And we are saying what is the value of this secant square theta minus tan square theta. This is the identity that we have already studied and its value is equal to 1. So what we get is that 36 x square minus 1 by x square is equal to 1. We want to calculate the value of 9 times x square minus 1 by x square, and this value comes out to be 1 by 4. Next we have is the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Complementary angles, we know that two angles are said to be complementary if their sum is 90 degrees. So we are saying if one angle is theta, then the angle complementary to it is 90 minus theta. So if we are talking about a triangle, right angle triangle, we are saying this angle is 90 degree. If this angle is theta, then this angle over here, this will be 90 minus theta. So what we are saying over here is that its sum of these two angles, it is 90 degree. These two angles we are saying these are complementary angles. These two angles, these are complementary angles. So what is the relation now between these two angles? We are going to talk about this. If we are writing the value of sine theta, we are saying it is perpendicular over hypotenuse. We have drawn a triangle over here. This is the triangle we are talking about, OMP. This angle we are saying at O, it is theta. This angle, it is 90 minus theta. This length, it is y, this is x, and this is r. So when we are talking about sine theta, I'm talking about this angle theta over here. Corresponding to this angle, this is the base and this is the hypotenuse, and this side it is the perpendicular. When I am talking about this angle 90 minus theta, this side over here, this is the base, this side is the hypotenuse, and this side, this is the perpendicular. So when we are writing sine 90 minus theta, we are saying it is perpendicular over hypotenuse. And if I am writing the value of cos 90 minus theta, that is equal to base over hypotenuse. Base for cos, we are saying this is the base for 90 minus theta and this is the perpendicular for theta. So the answer we will get from this, it is y over r. So we are saying that sine 9 theta, that is equal to cos of 90 minus theta. So similarly we are writing the other trigonometric ratios. We are saying when we are writing cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta, we are writing these values. Next we are writing the values of cos 90 minus theta, tan 90 minus theta, cosecant 90 minus theta and cot secant and cot 90 minus theta. What we will get is, it is shown on our next slide, that what we will get is that sine 90 minus theta, that is equal to cos theta, tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta, secant 90 minus theta, that is equal to cosecant theta, cos 90 minus theta, it is sin theta, cot 90 minus theta, it is tan theta, and cosecant 90 minus theta, it is secant theta. So I am again explaining what is happening over here. When we are talking about this angle is theta, this angle is 90 minus theta. For this angle 90 minus theta, this is the base and this is the perpendicular. When we are talking about this angle theta over here, we are saying this is the base and this is the perpendicular. So perpendicular and base, they are interchanged. So what will happen when we are talking about sine theta, that will be equal to cos of 90 minus theta, because when we are talking about sine theta, we are saying it is perpendicular over hypotenuse. When we are talking about cos 90 minus theta, it is base over hypotenuse, and we are saying the base for cos 90 minus theta, it is perpendicular for corresponding to the angle theta, and that is why we are obtaining these relationships, and these are, we are saying these are the trigonometric ratios corresponding to the complementary angles. And this thing we have already used when we are talking about what we have done. We are saying we are writing the values of sine theta. We are saying the angles we have, it is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. The values we have written, it is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. When we were writing the values of cos theta, we are saying this is theta 0 degree over here. So the angle we are talking at this point, it is 90 minus 0 degree. We are talking about the angle we have mentioned over here. This is 90 minus 0 degree. So we are saying both these values should be equal, and answer we are writing it is 0. Next we have is this angle is 30 degree. So we are saying 90 minus 30 degree, that is 60 degree. So the answer we were writing over here, it is 1 by 2. Next we are saying the angle we have, it is 45 degree. So 90 minus 45 will be 45. So answer we are writing it is 1 by square root 2. Next we are writing it is 60 over here. So it is 90 minus 60, that is equal to 30 degree. And the answer we are writing over here, it is root 3 by 2. And the last answer we are writing over here, it is 1. So this thing, when we were saying that we are reversing the order of these values. So basically we were using these conditions over there for writing the values of cos theta corresponding to these values. Now the next question we have is, without using trigonometric table, we have to evaluate these values. So first is cos 53 degree over sine 37 degree. What we can see from this is that 53 degree plus 37 degree is equal to 90 degree. It means we can write 53 degree is equal to 90 degree minus 37 degree. So this gives us cos of 90 degree minus 37 degree over sine of 37 degrees. What is this formula? This is cos of this formula we are talking about, this is cos of 90 minus theta, and by the complementary angles we are saying it is equal to sine of theta. What is theta over here? Theta, it is 37 degree. So we get it is cos, in place of cos now we have it is sine of 37 degree over sine of 37 degree, that is equal to 1. In the second case, both these angles, again these are complementary angles, so it is tan of 68 degree over cot of 22 degree. We have to solve this. What we are saying that 68 plus 22 is equal to 90. So we get 68 is equal to 90 minus 22. So in place of this 68, we can write it as tan of 90 minus 22 over cot of 22 degree. Now the formula we have is that tan of 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. The value of theta we have over here, it is 22 degree. So what we get is that tan of 90 minus 22, that is equal to cot of 22 degree over cot of 22 degree, that is equal to 1. Similarly, in the next case, we are saying it is secant 49 over cosecant 41. We can write secant 49 as secant 90 minus 41, that is equal to, the formula we have it is secant 90 degree minus cosecant secant 90 degree minus theta, that is equal to cosecant theta. So the final answer we will get again it is 1. And similarly in this last case, the angle that is given to us, it is 30 degree plus 17 minutes, or we are saying it is 30 degree 17 minutes. We are not saying it is plus, it is 30 degree 17 minutes plus 59 degree 43 minutes. When we add this, we are saying this 17 minutes and 43 minutes, these combine, these two values, these combine will give us 1 minute, 1 degree. We are saying these two, when we will add these two, this will be equal to 60 minutes and that is equal to 1 degree. When we are talking about these two values, it is 30 degree and 59 degree. The answer we are getting it is 89 degree. So the sum of both these values, that comes out to be 90 degrees. So it means both these angles, these are complementary angles, that is their sum is 90 degree. So we are saying in place of sine 30 degree 17 minutes, we can write it is 90 minus 59 degree 43 minutes. So we are using the formula this, that sine of 90 degree minus theta, that is equal to cos theta. We are talking about this formula over here. On using this formula, we are saying the value of theta we have, it is 59 degree 43 minute. So we can write this is cos of 59 degree 43 minutes and the answer comes out to be 1. Now next we have, without using trigonometric tables, we have to evaluate these values. So first is cos 48 minus sine 42. Again, if we add both these values 48 and 42, we will get the answer is 90. It means both these angles, these are complementary. So if we are writing sine 42, that is equal to sine of 90 minus 42, and that will be equal to cos of 40. This is not 42 over here, this is 48. This value we are saying it is 90 minus 48. So we are writing it is this cos 48. Why? Because sine of 90 minus theta, that is equal to cos theta. So the final answer, in place of sine 42, we can write it is cos 48. This value is already cos 48. So the final answer we will obtain it is 0. Similarly, for the next, it is cosecant 31 degree minus secant 59 degree. What we are saying, in place of 31, we can write it is 90 minus 59. This is cosecant theta. Now the formula we have, it is cosecant of 90 minus theta. We have cosecant of 90 minus theta, that is equal to secant theta. The value of theta we have over here, it is 59 degree. So it means this whole term will become secant of 59 degree. So what we are getting is secant of 59 degree minus secant of 59 degree, and the final answer we are getting, it is equal to 0. Similarly, for the next one, we are saying cot 34 degree minus tan 56 degree. So we are writing cot 34 as cot of 90 minus 56. The formula we are using, it is cot of 90 minus theta, that is equal to tan theta. In place of theta, now we have it is 56. So we are writing it is tan 56 minus tan 56 equal to 0. And now the last one, it is cos square 13 minus sin square 77. So we are writing it is cos square, in place of 13 we are writing it is 90 minus 77 minus sin square 77. The formula we have is cos of 90 minus theta, that is equal to sin theta. In place of theta we are having 77. So what we get is, it is square over here. So if we square this equation, we get that cos square 90 minus 77, that is equal to sin square 77. If we subtract both these values, the final answer we will get, that is equal to 0. Now next is, without using trigonometric tables, we have to prove these identities, these equalities. These are not identity, these equalities we have to prove. So first we are talking about, it is sin 43 into cos 47 plus cos 43 into sin 47. We are talking about, this is the LHS of first equation. So we can write what we are talking about is the sum of these two. It is sum of these two, it is 90. So it means we can write it is sin of 90 minus 47 into cos 47 plus cos of 90 minus 47 into sin 47. In place of 43 we are writing 90 minus 47. So this becomes cos of 47 into cos 47 plus sin of 47 into sin 47. What formula we are using? It is sin of 90 minus theta, it is cos theta, and cos of 90 minus theta, it is sin theta. This is cos square 47 plus sin square 47. Now the identity that we know, it is sin square theta plus cos square theta, that is equal to 1. So we are getting that this is equal to RHS of this equation. Next we have is cos 38 degree cos 52 degree minus sin 38 degree sin 52 degree. This is the LHS we have. Now this 38 we can write, it is 90 minus 52. This 38 we can write, it is 90 minus 52. So what is cos of 90 minus theta? It is sin theta cos theta minus, this term will become cos theta sin theta. Both these values, these are equal. So the final answer we are getting equal to 0, and that is equal to RHS. Next is secant 50 degree sin 40 degree plus cos 40 degree into cosecant 50 degree. Now we can write this 50 as 90 minus 40, this 50 as 90 minus 40. So this term will become secant of 90 minus 40, and secant of 90 minus 40 will be equal to cosecant of 40 degree, and this cosecant of 90 minus 40, that will be equal to secant of 40 degree. What is cosecant of 40 degree? It is 1 over sine 40 degree. And what is secant of 40 degree? It is 1 over cos 40 degree. The terms we already have over here, it is into sine 40 degree. The term we have over here, it is plus cos 40 degree. These two gets cancelled, we are left with 1. These two gets cancelled, we are left with 1. So we are getting 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And this is equal to RHS. Next is, on the next slide we are saying, it is secant 70 degree into sine 20 degree. So this 70 degree we are writing it is 90 minus 20. This 70 we are writing it is 90 minus 20. So what we get is secant of 90 minus 20, that will become cosecant of 20 into sine of 20 minus cos of 20 into secant of 20 degree. In place of cos we are getting this, in place of secant we are getting it is cosecant. Now what is cosecant of 20 degree? It is 1 over sine 20 degree. And what is secant of 20 degree? It is 1 over cos 20 degree. We are saying this value will be 1 over cos 20 degree. So this sine 20 and sine 20, cos 20 and cos 20 gets cancelled. We are left with 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, and that is equal to RHS. Now next we have to prove these identities without using the tables. So the first is tan 48 into tan 23 into tan 42 into tan 67. This is the left hand side of the first equation. What we see from this is that 48 plus 42, the sum of these two terms, it is 90. 23 plus 67, it is 90. So in place of 48, say in place of 42 we are writing it is 90 minus 48. In place of 67 we are writing it is 90 minus 23. So what we get from this is, we are getting this is tan of 90 minus 48. This term will become cot of 48, and this term will become cot of 23. What is cot of 48? This will be 1 over tan of 48 into 1 over tan of 23. These values are already there. We are saying these two values, these are already there. That is tan 48 into tan 23 into this. These two gets cancelled, these two gets cancelled, and we are left with 1. So we are saying this is equal to the RHS. Now in the next question, we are given it is tan 7. This is the LHS. This is the LHS of the next part. You are saying this is the left hand side. Now in this question we can see that this is 7 plus 83 is 90 degree. 23 plus 67 is 90 degree. So in place of this 83 we are writing it is 90 minus 7. In place of this 67 we are writing it is 90 minus 23. So our question comes in the form tan 7 tan 23 tan 60 into, we are saying tan 67, it is tan 90 minus 23. So that is equal to cot of 23. We are talking about this value. This value is cot of 23. And the next value we are saying it is tan of 90 minus 7. So it is cot of 7. Now tan 7 and cot 7, their product is 1. Tan 23 and cot 23, their product is 1. So the answer we are left with is tan 60 degree, and we know that its value is square root 3. Next is cot 12 degree into cot 38, cot 52, cot 60 and cot 78. We are seeing over here this is 12 plus 78, it is 90. So in place of 78 we can write it is 90 minus 12. In place of 52 we are saying 52 plus 38, it is 90. So in place of 52 we can write it is 90 minus 38. So our question becomes cot 12 into cot 38 into cot of 90 minus theta is tan theta. So it is tan 38. Then it is cot 60, and this value we are saying cot of 90 minus theta, it is tan of theta. So it is tan of 12. So again we know that cot theta into tan theta it is 1. So these two gets cancelled. Cot 38 and tan 38, these two gets cancelled, it is 1. So the final answer we will get it is cot 60, and the value of cot 60 it is 1 by root 3, and that is equal to the RHS. This is the value 1 by root 3 that we are obtaining over here. Now next we have it is tan 1 into tan 2 into tan 3 so on up to tan 89. We have to prove that this product of these all terms it is equal to 1. So we are saying it is 1, 2, 3, 4 so on, and these values, these are 89, 88, 87, 86 and so on. If we look at this value 89, we can write it is 90 minus 1, this is 90 minus 2, this is 90 minus 3, this is 90 minus 4. The values we have over here, it is tan 1, tan of 2, tan of 3, tan of 4, then tan of 86, tan of 87, tan of 88, tan of 89. So we are saying that in between these values over here, the value will be tan 45. Above it, it is tan of 44, and below it, it is tan of 46. And we are saying that this tan of 46, we can write it is tan of 90 minus 44. What are these values? When we are talking about this, it is cot of 44. This is cot of, when we are subtracting these two terms, we are getting the answer, it is cot of 4. This is cot of 3, cot 2, this is cot 1. Now all these terms, these are as products. So we are saying tan 1 and cot 1 gets cancelled, tan 2, cot 2 gets cancelled. So what we are left with is only this term, it is tan of 45, because all other terms they will be cancelled out. And value of tan 45 we know that is equal to 1, and that is equal to the RHS. Similarly, in the next question, it is cos 58 over sin 32. First term we are talking about, and we can see that both these angles, if we sum both these angles, it is 58 and 32. The sum of both these angles, it is 90. So it means in place of 32, I can write 90 minus 58. So the denominator part, it will be sine of 90 minus 58, that is equal to cos 58. Both of these gets cancelled, and we are left with the answer is 1 for the first term. Similarly, for this second term, the sum of both these terms, it is 90 degree, and on solving this, the final answer you will get it is 1. Now we are talking about this third term. It is cos of 38 degree into cosecant of 90 minus 38 degree over tan of 18 degree, tan of 35 degree, tan of 60 degree, and next two terms we can write in the form, it is tan 90 minus 18 degree and tan 90 minus 55 degree. What is 90 minus 55? When we will 90 minus 35 degree, this term, this will become cot 35 degree, this term will become cot of 18 degree. This cot and tan gets cancelled, tan and cot get cancelled, and in the denominator we have tan 60, and the value of tan 60 we have it is square root of 3. When we are talking about this value, it is cosecant of 90 minus this, so it is secant of 38 degree. What is cos 38 into secant 38? That is equal to 1. So what we are saying, that in the numerator we are left with 1, and in the denominator we are left with root 3. So the final answer we will get it is 2 minus 1 by root 3. We rationalize this term, it is root 3 by root 3. So it is 2 minus root 3 by 3. So this gives us 1 by 3 into 6 minus square root 3. So this is the value of this expression. Now in this next question, we are given sine square 65 plus sine square 25 degree. We have to evaluate this. So before solving this question, we recall the basic identities that we have already proved. So first was sine square theta plus cos square theta, that is equal to 1. The second identity that we have proved, it was 1 plus tan square theta, that is equal to secant square theta. And third is cot square theta plus 1, that is equal to cosecant square theta. Now if we look at this first term, we are talking about this, it is sine square 65, we can write it is 90 minus 25 plus sine square 25. What is this value? This value is equal to cos square 25 plus sine square 25. Using this first identity, we will get the answer is equal to 1. So for the first case, the answer we are obtaining, it is equal to 1. Second, we are saying it is cos square 90 minus 73 minus sine square 73. This is cos of 90 minus theta, that is equal to sine theta minus sine of 73. So the answer we are getting for this second one, it is 0. In the third case, it is cosecant square 67 minus tan square 23. So when we will solve this value, we are writing this 67 as 90 minus 23. So this will become secant square 23 minus tan square 23. Now look at this identity over here. What this identity is? It is 1 is equal to secant square theta minus tan square theta. In this case, the theta it is 23. Then the final answer we will get, it is equal to 1. So we are saying we are using this identity in this form over here. And now in the last part, we have, when we replace say this term with 90 minus 54, so our problem will become cosecant square 54 minus cot square 54. Now look at this identity, it is cosecant square theta minus cot square theta, that is equal to 1. It means cosecant square 54, in place of theta we are writing it is 54, minus cot square 54, the answer we are getting it is 1. So the answer for this fourth expression, that is equal to 1. Now next we have, this expression is given to us and we have to evaluate its value. So it is 2 sine square 63 plus 1 plus 2 sine square 27 over 3 cos square 17 minus 2 plus 3 cos square 73. Now we can see that we can write this 63 as 90 minus 27. So this whole term will become cos square 27. Similarly, in place of 73 we can write it is 90 minus 17. So this whole term will become sine square 17. Now it is cos square 27 with 2 is there, and it is 2 sine square 27. So we are saying 2 we have taken common. We are left with this cos square 27 plus sine square 27. We are using the identity sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So we are left with this 2. So the numerator will become 2 plus 1 over. From the denominator we are saying it is 3 sine square 17, 3 cos square 17, 3 is common, minus 2. So the answer we are getting it is equal to 3. Next is if sine A, this sine 3A, that is equal to cos of A minus 10 degree, we have to calculate the value of A. The formula we know, it is sine of theta, that is equal to cos of 90 minus theta. In place of theta, if we write 3A, so it is sine of 3A, that is equal to cos of 90 minus 3A, that is equal to cos of A minus 10 degree. So we get 90 minus 3A, that is equal to A minus 10. So on solving this, what we will get is that 100 is equal to 4A. So the value of A we will get, it is equal to 25 degrees. So this is the value of A, that is 25 degrees. Next is if tan 2A, that is equal to cot of A minus 21 degree, we are writing it is equal to cot of 90 minus 2A, and this is equal to cot of A minus 21. So we get 90 minus 2A is equal to A minus 21. So this gives us A is equal to, or we are saying it is 3A is equal to 111, and this gives us A is equal to 37 degrees. This is the value we are obtaining over here. Next is without using trigonometric tables, we have to evaluate this term. Now if we look at the numerator over here, this first term we are talking about, this 70 we can write it is 90 minus 20. This whole term in the numerator, this will become sine square 20, and cos square 20 plus sine square 20, this numerator part I am saying, this will become equal to 1. Next, if we write this secant square 50, this 50 we are saying, we are writing it is 90 minus 40. So this whole term will become cosecant square 40, and the identity we have is cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosecant square theta. So 1 is equal to cosecant square theta minus cot square theta. So we are saying this whole term, this will be also equal to 1. Next, when we look at this value over here, we are talking about this value, we are saying in place of 32, we are writing it is 90 minus 58. So this tan of 90 minus 58 will become cot 58. So what we are left with is 2 cosecant square 58 minus 2 cot square 58. Now from this term we are talking about, first we are solving this. So if we take 2 common from this, we are left with this cosecant square 58 minus cot square 58. Again, by using this identity, we are left with the answer is 2. Final answer we are left with is, from the first term we are getting it is 1. From the next term, 1 over 1 plus 2 minus, it is 4 tan 13, tan 37, tan 45, tan 53 and tan 77. 53 we can write it is 90 minus 37. 77 we can write it is 90 minus 13. This tan 90 minus 37 means cot 37. Tan 90 minus 13 is cot 13. So we are saying this cot 37 and tan 37, cot 13 and tan 13, these get cancelled. Value of tan 45, it is 1. So answer we are left with is, this is minus 4. So we are writing it is 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1. So this is the answer for, this is the total value of this expression. Next we have is, if secant of 5a, that is equal to cosecant of a minus 30. We have to find this angle 5a, and hence we have to find this value of a. So we are saying secant of theta, we are saying that is equal to cosecant of 90 minus theta. So in place of theta, if we write 5a, we are getting it is cosecant of 90 minus 5a, and this value is given equal to cosecant of a minus 30. So what we get is that 90 minus 5a is equal to a minus 30. So this gives us 120 is equal to 6a. So the value of a we get that is equal to 20 degrees. Similarly, in this next question, it is given that sine of theta plus 34 degrees equal to cos theta, and it is given that this is an acute angle. We have to show that theta is equal to 28 degree. So how we are solving this? We are saying sine theta is equal to cos of 90 minus theta. In place of theta, suppose we are writing theta plus 34. So that will be equal to cos of 90 minus theta plus 34. We are saying in place of theta, we have written theta minus 34. So this term we are talking over here, that in place of theta, we have written this. So this value will become cos of 90 minus theta minus 34. And this value is given to be equal to cos theta. So we get 90 minus 34 minus theta is equal to theta. So this gives us 2 theta is equal to 56, or theta is equal to 28. Another way to solve this question is that in place of cos theta, you can write it is sine of 90 minus theta. So what you will get is that theta plus 34 is equal to 90 minus theta. And on solving this, you will get the answer is theta is equal to 28 degrees. Now in this question, we have to write all these values, these terms, as the angles less than 45, 0 to 45 degree. We are saying between 0 to 45 degree. The angles given over here, they are 75, 65, 49. So these angles, these are greater than 45 degree. We have to write all these expression in terms of angles less than 45 degree. So we are saying this 75, we can write 90 minus 15. So it is sine of 90 minus 15, it is cos 15, and cosecant of 90 minus 15, it is secant 15. Similarly, for the second one, we are writing 65, we can write it is 90 minus 25. 49, we can write it is 90 minus 41. So this term will become tan 41, and this term, we are saying this will become cot. This is tan over here, so this will be converted to cot of 25. So the final answer you will get, it is cot 25 plus tan 41. Next, it is secant 67. Now 67, you can write it is 90 minus 23, and 58 you can write it is 90 minus 32. So secant of 90 minus theta, it is cosecant 23, and this value we are saying this is secant 32. Now in this last case, we are writing 83 as 90 minus 7, and this is 90 minus 14. So cos of 90 minus theta, it is sin theta, and secant of 90 minus theta, it is cosecant theta. So these are the final answers that we obtain, where the values of theta, they are between 0 and 45. Next we have, if A and B are acute angles such that sine A is equal to cos B, we have to prove that A plus B is 90 degree. We know that cos of B, we can write it is sine of 90 minus B. So this gives us A is equal to 90 minus B. So this gives us A plus B is equal to 90 degree, and this is what we have to prove. Similarly, in the next question, it is if A, B, C are the angles of a triangle, we have to show that sine of B plus C by 2, that is equal to cos A by 2. Now when we are talking about this angle, it is sine of b plus c by 2. We can write it is equal to cos of 90 minus b plus c by 2. I am talking about the left hand side of this equation. This is equal to cos of, it is 180 minus b plus c by 2. Now if ABC is a triangle, we are saying ABC is a triangle, it means sum of the angle A plus B plus C, that is 180 degree. So angle A is equal to 180 minus B plus C. Look at this value over here, it is 180 minus B plus C, and we are writing this expression. This is equal to, this term we can write it is A, so the answer we are getting it is cos A by 2, and this is equal to the right hand side, and this is what we have to prove, that in a triangle sine of B plus C by 2, that is equal to cos A by